Dean stinks.
You never know what's gonna happen.
That's your Dateline voice?
I don't know.
It wasn't good.
It wasn't.
It's not a chicken leg. This is a chicken leg.
Look at that manhole cover on my face.
Not a bad rendition of me. Hold on.
We know your brother. We'll give you a ride to school or whatever.
That's called
our school
murder
time.
in New Jersey.
He was a lot
Like with
with his everything.
oh,
What's outside your Puerta de Clima?
Best Ellen! Yeah!
Uppy, uppy, uppy. Hi, I am Sue Whalen from Illinois, and Teresa Brady from Iowa was just visiting me. This is what our recent weather door looked like when we would get up, and then as the day went on. It was beautiful here in Florida during the time that she visited me. You won't see either of us in the video because, as we said we were going to make an uppy, uppy, uppy video, we kind of forgot because we were enjoying ourselves. There's one of the dogs. That's why I'm able to be here, because I am dog sitting in Florida. Well, I hope today when you guys watch this video that it's nice and warm wherever you are. We'll see you on the other side. Take it away, Dina, and have a fantastic day.
What a great video! Now I want to go visit her and dog sit that dog. I know, what a beautiful video. I wish that was my weather door. I'm like, why am I here? This is ridiculous. First day of spring break for this kindergarten teacher. Oh, congratulations. Spring break in Oklahoma. Heading out to buy paint and redo my bedroom, because why rest when on vacation? Tiffany's like, I mean, I'm good with dogs. That was so beautiful. Why can't we do the show there every morning? Did she say she was in Illinois? Because it looked like it should be Florida. I didn't know Illinois looks, no offense, Illinois. I didn't know you had that. Slightly different weather here. Looks like this. Right, Jill? That's what I said. I was like, girl, you sure you're in Illinois? Heading to see the Phillies play in Clearwater for a few days. Oh, that sounds lovely. Oh, then she said she was in Florida dog sitting. She said Florida. Okay, it was Florida. All right. This is a test. This was a test to see how many people paid attention. I was like this. And her voice was so soothing. I heard words. I heard dog. I heard friend. And I mostly just saw the pool. Got it. That makes sense. Does anybody have a dog in Florida that has a lanai with a pool that needs a sitter? You know, I don't say that enough, and I should. I think I need new friends. I don't know about everybody else, but none of my friends asked me to do that. Oh, this sounds so gross. I need coffee, and I don't even drink coffee. I had to take a key to my daughter. She locked herself out of the house. Of course she did, Jenny, because it's Monday. All right, look, I'm getting desperate. I don't know how many people are halfway through Lent. I don't even think it's halfway, and are starving. These are oatmeal breakfast bars. Tomorrow is a smoothie. But I need something. Now, yesterday, I made breakfast bake with the sausage and the cheese and the da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And then I ate a piece and I got so sick. They didn't have, does anybody ever get the half and half? That's like, it's like soy half and half. That's what I use all the time. And they didn't have it at the store. So I got fat-free regular half and half. And my gallbladder said no. And so I can never have breakfast bake again. I have a house in Florida with a pool and a lanai, and I need a dog sitter. I want to go on vacation. Susie, what time? What time would you like me to arrive? I know. My daughter dog sits at weddings. She gets paid $300 to $400 to watch the dog, and she's treated as a guest. Diane, what are you even talking about? What are you even saying? $300 to $400. Who are these people? Who are the people? Am I only friends with poor people? Are you all starting to rethink your friends? Of course, it's in Fire Island. And I should come visit you. I have Nikki on my agenda this week. I'm going down to see Nikki. Okay. Has anybody ever made breakfast bars? I did, Andrea. Of course I did have coffee cake. I'm looking for bananas. I had coffee cake. It was super yummy. Spiked my blood sugar. Felt great. I was essentially intoxicated with sugar, and then I woke up swollen. Yeah, I'm in the wrong field. I'm gonna be a dog sitter, girl. Sue, you did. We just kind of met you, even though we didn't see your face. We did hear your beautiful voice, and the dog and the thing. You gave coffee up. You don't seem excited about this recipe. You think, Tanya? Let me tell you the ingredients: banana, oatmeal or oats, and peanut butter. So the full recipe is 16 servings. Girl, don't do that the first time you make a breakfast bar out of oatmeal. Girl, you're not gonna like it. I mean, let's make half the recipe. So that's what we're gonna do today. Preheat the oven in a bowl. Combine that, and that, and then some honey if you hate yourself. Transfer to a lined pan. Bake 15 minutes until top is firm. Then go cry in your living room and wonder why you chose to do this during Lent, and why can't you just be a normal person and eat sugar? That's what it says. I know, Katie. It says you can add chocolate chips, and here's my thing. You know that I have allowed myself to do an added sugar up to 5 milligrams. You know, listen, if there's 7 chocolate chips in this, I'm doing it. What was it? Oh, the oven. God forbid. I forgot I preheated the oven. I was like, okay, whatever. Can you tell that I'm starving? And here's what I'm finding. And I don't like it. That I've gotten rid of sugar pretty hardcore for 3 weeks? And now when I have it on Sunday or Saturday at 12:01, my hands are swollen. Irish soda bread only calls for a tablespoon of sugar. Are you saying that because you're trying to prove my point that I could add a couple chocolate chips, or are you trying to get me to eat soda bread? Because I just want to say right now, soda bread is a trick. I love sugar. And so when I was younger, of the younger years, somebody said, would you like soda bread? Now you can't say soda bread to somebody that loves sugar and soda. I mean, you might as well just call it Dr. Pepper bread. And then guess what? I tasted it. Not sweet at all. Actually, 0 taste. Exactly, Katie. I was like, who named this bread? I was so mad. Who named this bread? Listen, I've had soda and I've had bread. And I can tell you something. The thought of putting them together is a lot more exciting than what it tastes like. It's disgusting. Yeah, soda bread slathered with butter, maybe sprinkle some cinnamon on. Maybe. I don't even know what soda bread is, but you're not missing anything. It's for Irish people who don't know what taste is. Somebody was like, you know who would love this? People that don't have good food. Sorry, Irish people. You know that. You're not. Your culture. Lovely. Love the outfits, the songs, the liquor, all of it. But I think it dulls the taste buds. Yesterday, even he said, no, thank you. Exactly. I've never heard of soda bread? Yeah, you shouldn't. Yeah, it's not good. I like soda bread. No, you don't. You've been told that, Madeline. You fell for it, but you don't. She's like, no, I do. No, you don't. I just said you don't. No. I just need this one and this one. I have that. All right. So today, did you hear about the potato famine in Ireland? Are you joking? Is this the beginning of a joke? We had an Irish import store in Ireland did soda bread contest. My daughter won with her dessert version. Well, that's the only way you could win. If there's a dessert version that actually 4 cups of rolled oats. So now we want 2 cups of rolled oats. Yes, I do. No, you don't, Madeline. I do top it with icing. But don't knock it. I know. First egg. Oh my gosh. So that breakfast bake that I made yesterday, it was obviously with eggs. It's breakfast. Eggs, 18 eggs, $11.99. I was like, I can't afford that. I have a mortgage. So I was like, let me get medium eggs. I went down a size because, I didn't believe that was the thing. So I went down a size. And $6.99 for 12 medium eggs. I love soda bread. No, you don't, Pat. No, you don't. You guys don't know what you're talking about. She's like, but I do. No, you don't. I know, Jessica. I clearly forgot it was St. Patty's Day. I'll put it on top. Yeah. No, you know how much? You know how paid $4 in San Antonio. Oh no, Angie. Girl, you might as well get some chickens. Girl, you know wrong. I've never eaten oatmeal. No, that's not true. I have. I've eaten oatmeal. But never baked oatmeal. I got large eggs for $3.99. Not here. You need a friend with chickens, a lanai in Florida. It's a very specific friend, and a dog who might be getting married on Fire Island. It's a very specific friend I'm searching for. I'm sure you're all real lovely, but I have standards now that I know that these other people exist. Sorry. You're like, but I'm really fun, and I like to go to do the same things you do. No. Carol, because they were cheaper. Of course, I still don't believe that there are eggs in different sizes. No, I don't believe that, Carol. But I love baked oatmeal. These bars sound delicious. Well, we're about to find out if they're delicious. I have a cacao. I do have cacao. I made 3 ingredient brownies, 3 mashed potatoes, 3 mashed bananas, half a cup of peanut butter, half a cup of cacao. Mix, baked, 27, not the best, but I'll tell you they are growing on me. Okay, Andrea, that was the worst bait and switch I've ever seen. She's like, I'm going to be honest, they weren't good. But they're starting to grow on me. What in the what? All right, so here's what we have. In here, we have 3.5 bananas. Where did you get a half banana? Don't worry about it. It's leftover. 2 cups of rolled oats. C notes. What notes? Oh, she has half rolled oats and half oat flour for a more uniform texture. I don't even know what that means. 2 to 3 tablespoons of honey. We can mix in chocolate chips. You can buy quail eggs. What's a quail? Local store down the street. They're double the price and super teeny. Orlando, Florida. Eggs $6 a dozen. Yeah. Are you going to post this recipe? No, I don't even know if it's good yet. I'm not going to do what Andrea did and be like, guys, here's the recipe. And just so you know, I ate them. They're not that good, but they're starting to grow on me. We'll see. Okay, let's do peanut butter. Should I add cacao? But it's not good. That cacao doesn't make it sweet, but it is an antioxidant, as we learned. All right, half a cup of peanut butter. I gotta get some more peanut butter. That's for sure. All right, here we go. I don't know. I'm getting to the point where like I make things because I'm desperate. And then like Andrea, I'm like, this isn't that good. Just call it a smoothie. BJ says 5 dozen eggs for $20. What? All right, here we go. The peanut butter is in. Just paid $8.59 for 18 at Walmart. Yep, that sounds about right. You're not going to go vegan, are you? No, I'm starving. I can't take anything else out. Once you get rid of sugar and wheat, what's left is rocks and berries. Always cacao for the antioxidant properties. All right, well, how much cacao do I add, Andrea, to these disgusting brownies that we're apparently making? All right, let's just give it a minute. Cacao. Hold on. Do you think Jimmy's, like chocolate Jimmy's, would count as cacao? Cacao. What do I do with it? You guys talk to each other. It's a tiny little bag of cacao. Cacao. That's how you have to say it, just so you know. Oh, here it is. I found it. All right, I have my antioxidants. You don't think Jimmy's are a good substitute for cacao? All right, Missy, how much cacao? How much did Andrea say was in her disgusting brownies? It is what you yell at Aldi's. 1 tablespoon? That sounds right. A half a cup of cacao? That feels like a lot, Andrea. I was just gonna add a couple of. Let me just. Let's. Will it make it taste bitter? I don't know. Laura was gonna add some chocolate chips and some honey in about a second. This looks very healthy. That is not. I would do a 1/4 cup. Wait, you don't have the recipe? I have this recipe, but then we started adding cacao to it, and we're gonna add 6 chocolate chips. That's the only way I'm gonna get through this, y'all. I'll be like, it's sugar-free, but she did add 6 chocolate chips. Maybe I'll just do honey. Ugh. It's so funny because I go through various stages of wanting to cheat. So like the other day, Jason and I were walking around like this little center of town, and girl, they had a chocolate shop. like a chocolate shop, a candy store. And I was like, let's just go in and rub our bodies up against the chocolate. And Jason was like, okay. And then I have an existential crisis. I'm like, I can't. As soon as I do it, then I'm going to crave it some more. He's like, it's okay. And I'm like, it's not okay. And then the lady comes over and she's like, can I help you? And I go, no. It was basically an intervention, but in a chocolate shop. I come back and add chocolate. Should I have the need to make them again? Yeah, I don't think, yeah. Aren't you worried it'll be better? Jean, I'm worrying why I'm making it. I'm worried. Bake the chocolate piece, the sugar falls out. When the vegans start trying to convince me that their vegan fried chicken tastes good, girl, stop. Oh, Madeline, the Lord did help me because I came out of the chocolate shop and I didn't do it, Madeline. So I don't want to say that I'm on my way to sainthood. I don't want to be the one that says it. What's she making? I don't know, oatmeal bars or something. Nobody knows, Shakendra. Only the Lord. I'm going to be honest. I never saw myself as the lady that makes oatmeal bars. And yet here we are. Listen, you know how some people will have cooking shows and be like, you guys, this is the greatest thing. And they're like real happy about it. Not me. Like if I had a cooking show, I'd be like, guys, I have reached a low point in my life. I don't wish this for anybody. You know, you're just like, I wish for something more for you. You deserve better, like that. Don't become me. That's what my cooking show says. Yeah, it looks healthy. All right, so we decided we're doing 1/4 cup of cacao. Say that real fast. 1/4 cup of cacao. 1/4 cup of cacao. You need monk fruit. Okay, does it taste like sugar? Get Lily's chocolate chips, no sugar added. See, I won't do that. I won't do no sugar anything. Like in foods. Because I don't know what else they're putting in it. And I just feel like just eat the sugar at that point. All right, here's the 1/4 cup. Cassie said, don't add any. I'm not a fan. I don't eat chocolate. Hard to relate. Diane, what's wrong? Are you some kind of alien? Doesn't honey count as sugar? Yes and no. Jesus made it through the bees. So you're allowed to eat it. I want to do 1/2 of a 1/4 cup. I could have just said an 1/8. No, I'm going to make you do the math on it. 1/2 of a 1/4 cup. What about chopped dates? Christy, I love that you think I have chopped dates. I mean, listen, give me another week. I probably will because I hate myself. All right, that's almost like a 1/4 cup. It's like a third. It's 2/3 of a 1/4 cup. Oh, who's going to ruin your morning with math? Me. Okay, yeah, that's what we're doing. This is your idea. Oh. When it's ruined, like Andrea's brownies. Oh, this doesn't smell good at all. No, it does. It does, but like in a way that you know it's not going to be good. It's like it wants to be chocolate, but it knows it's not. Oh, it's starting to smell good. What? Guys, if we make this recipe, now write this down. Carmen, write this down. 2 cups of oatmeal, 3.5 bananas, 1/2 cup of peanut butter, 2/3 of a 1/4 cup of cacao. I'm going to make all my recipes be so dumb. 2/3 of a 1/4 cup minus 3 tablespoons. That is, I'd be like, what in the good? How much cacao? 2/3 of a 1/4 cup. That's how she measured it. Isn't that a different number? Yeah, it's a different number. Nobody knows what it is, but that's what she did. Okay, well, it looks brown. And a whole bag of chocolate chips, and boom, it's fantastic. But I bet it's better than oatmeal. Well, it's essentially dark oatmeal. There's oatmeal in it. We're just going to bake it. All right, now honey. 2 to 3 tablespoons of honey. I'm going to tell you something. I got like 17 jars of honey. I will never. If all you can eat is honey, you got stacks of honey ready to go. This is going to get real. All right, here we go. What was the question? Nobody knows. I was in my knee on Friday. All right, we'll just relax. And this is only half a recipe. Yeah, this would normally make 16 bars, but since we're not sure if we're going to like it, we're making 8, so it's easier to throw them away. Or feed them to the deer. We have a lot of deer. Deer's like granola, right? Deers? It's not a word. Okay. Oh, it's Jesus' sugar. Sometimes I have the pancake and I should write the measurements. Sunday was a healthy smoothie for breakfast. I buy a shamrock shake for lunch because it was a cheat day for Lent. Listen, I like it. It's 3.5 bananas. I had a half a banana. Oh, chocolate isn't good for them. Oh. Is cacao? I mean, I guess it's chocolate. You're right. Can't go to the deer. Who in the world is calling me this early in the morning? No to the deers. Got it. All right, no, just the trash. Okay, here we go. Last one. All right. And then we're going to have granola bars. Yeah, you should definitely make banana cake. All right. Here we go. I don't even know who I am anymore. It's Monday and I'm making granola bars. I mean, there's something wrong. I know it. You know it. We all know it. Okay. I mean, it smells healthy. Is it bake or no? It's a bake. Yeah, I love how they're already in the trash before you've made them. Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. Should we do this in an 8 by... Should we do this in a sheet pan? Or we'll do it in this thing, right? This thing? It said to line it. Okay. All right, girl. All right. I just want you all to know, if you weren't here, I would never cook anything. Are you allowed to eat fruit? Yes, love fruit. 8 by 8, you cut square if you cut in half. Yeah, I don't have parchment paper, Andrea. Andrea, you funny. Andrea's funny. Andrea, change your name to Granola Andrea or Brownie Granola Andrea or something gross. That way I'll remember who you are. She's like, something gross. Throw this out, Andrea. I would do wax paper instead of foil, but it's going in the oven. You're not allowed to do wax paper if it's in the oven. I wouldn't line with foil. How are you going to do it on wax paper? It's going in the oven. Make balls. Here comes VN. Make balls. What are you lining it with? I don't know. Foil. Crunchy Andrea. That's it. Madeline got it. Crunchy Andrea. Andrea, then so you don't want me to do this? 'Cause now it's ready to go. Parchment? You're really pushing it. Really pushing it. That's not parchment. Okay. For some reason, Crunchy Andrea must have sent this over. Cooking with Dina Flay, Dina Puck, Dina Child. No, Dina Angry. Jim, Dina Angry. No one's ever had an angry cooking show. I'd like to volunteer. I don't even understand parchment paper. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. Yeah. Don't line it, just spray the pan. I don't trust it. Not wax. Okay. I don't get parchment paper. Like how does it not catch on? It's paper. There's a word paper in it. Why doesn't it catch on fire? What kind of magical paper have we created? Like if I stuck this over a fire, would it catch on fire? It doesn't make sense. You have to ball it up, and crunch stays better if you ball it up like this. This I'm happy to do. And now lay it out. I hope this is what you said. It's a little better. Very loud. Very loud. It burns, but it will not start a fire. It'll come in and it'll sit better in the pen. There you go. Okay, here we go. Let's take this. I don't know. People are like, trust the process. I don't know. You should see how gross the process looks. And just so we're clear, this is only half the recipe. I can't even imagine how somebody could commit to eating this whole recipe. All right, this is what we got. That's what it looks like. Foil will make it too brown. Okay. You mean like burnt brown? Okay. So listen, we wanted to celebrate St. Patty's Day with some flair. No. So we decided to make disgusting brownies. Okay. All right, now I also wanted to tell you that later today, I'm taking down all the tile backsplash in this kitchen. We're like, what are you talking about? Yeah, it's gonna look real different tomorrow. It's gonna look like somebody set a bomb off in here. So take a look at this kitchen. There's a lot happening here. This is not. Why would people eat this? I mean, don't people want joy? I'll show you. Don't even offend brownies by calling them brownies. This ain't a brownie. Crunchy Andrea is trying to sell us on something. Okay. Now, if by some chance, some magical chance, these turn out good, I'll let you know. But I'm going to be honest. This doesn't look good. Why does healthy stuff never look good? Fruit salad looks good, but nobody ever said, you know what I'm dying for? Fruit salad. Ever. I know. It looks like meatloaf. Girl, you know. All right, here we go. Alexis, I have to pick it. I'm not sure yet. Trim the parchment paper. You got to trim it? Is that a thing? I didn't realize it was like so arts and crafty. Like, for real? She's like, now make little hearts all around the side. Okay, look at that. It's as good as it's gonna get. I can't. Throw it out and get some hash browns. Girl, I made this breakfast bake. You would have loved it, Danielle. And then I ate it and I got so sick because I think I had too much fat in the half and half. I didn't get my soy milk half and half. All right. Andrew's like, mine was in an 8x8, so it's going to be completely different and so much better. No, it's not. All right, let's see what it says. Okay. To store leftovers, girl, it's going to be a lot of those. You can store it covered for up to 2 days. 2 days? Who's going to eat all these in 2 days? Bake 15 minutes. She said you could store this up to 2 days. Girl, how much oatmeal can one person eat in 2 days? Yeah, Marta, it's coming down. To freeze, place the baked and cooled healthy bars in a Ziploc bag. Store them in the freezer for up to 6 months. This recipe, yeah, you can freeze it. Oh, don't cook as long. Only half the recipe. It's very thin. Girl, I'm going to send you $5 so you can go buy a bacon, egg, and cheese bagel. You shouldn't start a Monday like this. Oh, here's Crunchy Andrea. Don't keep. Hey, I'm not freezing mine. Because you're going to eat them all today. Should have thrown some chia seeds in there. Lorene, you're talking crazy. Lorene is like, girl, you could have made this temple. Get some hemp. Put your hemp in there. Some sunflower seeds. You guys are something. I gotta do baby steps. This has got to start to taste good first. Marta, I'm only had the courage to dive into this project because I literally made that breakfast bake yesterday. It took me a while to do it because the kids were here and I was chit-chatting. And I tasted it and it was so good. And then I got so sick. And I was like, oh my gosh, my stomach has taken a turn. It was just the stupid half and half. I should not have put half and half in it. Because the breakfast bake is the greatest thing that's ever happened to me in my entire life. The greatest thing in the whole world. And then I was so mad that I couldn't eat it. Black beans. Ugh. Is fruit salad that pink fluffy stuff? No, it's just fruit and it's fine. Make jelly with just juice and chia seeds? Brenda, that breakfast bake is the best. I don't bake because I don't measure stuff. Well, that would change things. Sharon, I ate all those cookies yesterday. No, I'm really surprised because I think that sugar is very funny. People are like, oh, it causes inflammation. I'm like, whatever, shut your face. But I feel like this is the first time that I could feel it in my hands. So this tile's coming out. Eventually, these cabinets are going to be painted. There's a lot happening. You can't see it, but this whole kitchen's ripped out on this side. It's the whole thing. I'm in. I'm pot committed on this project. Yeah, Diane, they're eventually going to get painted. The countertop is staying. So we're just going to try to make it work. I'm going to make a video on kind of like all the stuff. I'll taking lots of pictures so everybody can see it. Why are you messing with the towel? It looks great. There's a lot of patterns in the kitchen, and I think we have to choose one. How does Jason feel about the renovation? He I think he likes it. We renovated another room that's back here. You guys can't see it yet, but I'm going to make some videos about it. I have one video that I want to do. Oh, I have to show you some things in the office. And then this thing for the bathroom. But this kitchen, it was actually good that we took some of these things out because there's a lot of damage. This house is built in 1909. So it's very old. And I think the renovation to this kitchen was in the 70s. I know, Curly Tut, but I am for real. No, I'm going to paint. I'm going to pay somebody to paint these. I will paint rooms. I will paint walls. I'll do a lot, but cabinets, there's a real specific process you have to do when doing cabinets if you want it to last. So it's a whole thing. And it'll probably be the last thing done. They're actually coming tomorrow to do some electrical work and put some walls back up because these are pretty bad. So I know, Laura, it's bad. No, the floors on the wall, I'm going to try to get the floors on the wall. The floors that are here, I'm trying to make them work. But I'm going to do the rest of the kitchen, and if they don't work, then that'll be the last thing we do is put like a laminate over top of them. But I'm trying to avoid it. And just do things like, I don't know if anybody, but do things that the renovations that you do, if they're good enough and they're like, I'm going to get a new light in here, like get your eyes up. People won't notice your ugly floor. Like if you have a floor that you don't like, get some throw rugs, number one. But make it so that the walls and everything, from waist up looks great. People won't even notice your floors. What's on the floor now? There are these tiles. They're hexagon. See them? I don't mind them. They're very specific, modern for sure. Did you fall in love with Jason or the potential of this house? Jim, don't ask a question you don't want an answer to. But they're neutral. And I think they're coming back, right? So if you leave something long enough, it'll eventually come back. I don't mind them because they're neutral and I think I can make them work. And if the one thing that we did figure out this weekend was we had ripped out this cabinet and they did not bring the floor all the way to the wall. So there's a big hole over here that I covered with a rug. The carpenter came and filled the hole with wood so that it's flat, but there's only so much. Yeah. They're honeycomb. So there's patterns there. So there's hexagons on the floor, these tiny tiles up here, and then the swirl that's in this thing. And then there are really old kind of custom cabinets, not these. These are all being repurposed. These are fine cabinets, nothing wrong with them. I know, Janice, what would I do with myself? So Kim, I'm not sure. I think I'm just going to do subway tile along this wall. I was going to take these cabinets out, but I don't think I'm going to. Yeah, Joe, we looked. There's no more tile anywhere. Yeah. Yeah, no, there's no extra tiles. No, and Jason was like, let's just go and see if we can't find some of these hexagon tiles and just fill in that spot. I go, Jason, you're never good. These are from 1970. They're not gonna. So, or you put in a new cabinet where you tore the old ones out. So the ones that we tore out were like this. No, we're not. Is my answer. My short answer is no. But they'll be like a very shallow, like IKEA or something. Like my cabinet from home might go there. It's kind of shallow. It's like a bookcase. So bookcases are usually about 12 to 15 inches deep. And I don't have a lot of space there, but they're great for spaces where you can't get like a full hutch in. So I use like these bookcase depth shelves a lot in kitchens. They hold, plates and cups and all kinds of stuff. So yeah. Lorene. Yeah, it's funny because, when we met, I was renovating my house, and I think that turned out well. But yeah, when you're moving into somebody else's house. Now we have 4 minutes left. Oh wait, you're right. Maybe we should check them. I don't know. They still look like granola. Does that mean they're done or they're? It's hard to, because it still looks like a granola bar. I just thought maybe they would look like a brownie, and then that's how I would know they were done. It does smell good. Why did you trade the cabinets? Was there something wrong with it? It wasn't like one of these cabinets. It was a very deep black cabinet that didn't match anything else. And the cabinet was probably this deep from the wall, and it also encompassed the refrigerator. And so when you walked in, there was no sight line. Like you just basically walked into the side of a refrigerator. And you know how, I don't know if you know this, but like the space between this and this area should be about 32 to 36 inches. You don't notice it, but when you're walking, that means you can get your oven open, you can get your dishwasher open, right? So that's why they make it that way. Well, the space to get into the kitchen, because the fridge came out so far, was about 18 inches, which doesn't sound like that's an awful amount of space, but you couldn't even get through the kitchen with a laundry basket. Like you had to turn it. It's just real dumb. The fridge should never have been there. So now the fridge is over there. So it's just like when you're like laying out a kitchen, it wasn't a great layout. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. And you should make sure, like at my shore house, my shore house is handicap accessible, not by the front door or the back door. But if you got into the house, if somehow you was able to get into the house, you could bring a wheelchair around, but not the whole kitchen. Like you could get through, but that was the thing, is that even if you don't have 36 all the way around, if you could bring probably a wheelchair in through here, you probably get stuck at that door though. I don't know, but you should make it so, at least some part of the kitchen is accessible, which it is now, which it was not before. Yeah, I know a lot of dumb stuff, Diane. Nothing about making brownies, but other dumb stuff. Real good at. All right, let's. I'm going to be honest, it doesn't smell disgusting. I can smell the chocolate. Maybe, Gigi, you never know. And the dining room is probably going to be done last. It's beautiful. It's a mess right now, but there's built-ins, and it's just a beautiful room. It hasn't told me yet what color it wants to be. Do you guys believe that? Andrew Crunchy is like, mine didn't smell at all. These smell good. Andrew, did you put honey in it? wider dories just in case. Yeah, no, that's a good idea. That's how my other house is. My other house, my house in Jersey, is very handicap accessible. And so like when I started renting it and people were like, do you want to sell it? Because I'll buy it. I'm like, they were like, we want to retire there. I'm like, I want to retire there. That's why I have it. I have it so I can go and retire there one day. How I missed the beginning. How are you making brownies if you gave up sugar for like, girl? Exactly. We're not making brownies. We're making granola bars. And Crunchy showed up and pretended that they can be turned into brownies. Okay. All right. They still look like that. Mm-hmm. Try to turn this off. Okay. Crunchy is like granola. It means healthy and hippie. Yeah. I just learned that word the other day. If somebody is crunchy, that means they're like that they like they're real like holistic and healthy. Mm-hmm. Turn this oven off. All right, put this over here. Let that, here it is. Is the top firm? Yeah. Ugh. All right, so I took it out of the thing. And the parchment looks like it'll come right off. We're gonna let it cool for a second. Yeah, the dining room needs a cool chandelier for sure. All right, so I'm gonna let that sit. Now listen, while we're waiting for that, I sent myself something today. So there is, there was a new series coming out today on the New York Times all about friendship and how to foster close relationships. And today was day one. And so I wanted to share this with you. It says, what is your friendship style? Are you a butterfly or a firefly? So this was an article in the New York Times to tell you, use a pizza cutter to make squares while it's hot. Okay. Hold on. All right, let's do that. Like, then what? Just make like long ways maybe? So they're bars. Okay, is that right? I'm gonna put it back up here on my little thing. They don't seem that crunchy yet. Okay, I'm a glowing butterfly. Well, let's see. All right. All right. So welcome to our 5-day friendship challenge. Step 1 is discover your friendship style. Do you like to plumb the depths of a new acquaintance soul? Yes. Or are you surprisingly skilled at small talk? Yes. We all need social connection, but we thrive in different ways. So we partnered with a social scientist and author of the new book, The Art and Science of Connection, to develop this quiz. Keep in mind, this is not a formal diagnostic. None of your friendship styles she defines in her book are better than the others, but these questions will help you understand how you approach social interaction. So let me share this with you so you can see what I'm looking at. Share screen. So this is this little, it says 1. It's Friday night after a busy week. Your friend calls last minute to invite you to a party. What's your first thought? Let's hop on FaceTime. I need help choosing an outfit. Nope, I'm already in my PJs. So think about your answer. If you live, yeah. All right, I'm going to say hop on FaceTime because I'm going to need you to pick out my outfit. Number 2, in a group setting, you are more likely to have small talk with people or have a heart-to-heart with someone. You guys are all saying PGs? It depends on the time, girl. Come on. Oh, you guys. If somebody calls, I'm going. Yeah, Leslie's with me. Now, if she said, I need you, I'm out the door. Anne Marie, that's essentially what she's saying. That's what I'm saying. If somebody calls and says, girl, we're going out, they need you. I'm just doing my civic duty. Yeah, this one's a hard one for me. Small talk, heart to heart. I'm like a heart to heart person, I think. In a group setting, I mean, I do both. I think I'm a heart to heart person. How do you recharge your batteries? Plug myself into a sofa and power up Netflix. Head out with my partner or friends for a little socializing. No, I need to sit on the sofa and watch Netflix, right? Friday night is my tired night. Yeah, my small talk would lead to a heart to heart. Yeah. Do people recharge by going out with their friends? I think I talk so much that I need to just be quiet and watch, TV. Okay. So we're going to go with Netflix. How would your friends describe you? Easy to talk to about personal matters, a little slow to get to know on a deeper level. Well, I think I know my answer. As you all know, I'm difficult to know. Very shy. I'm going to say easy to talk to. You're hosting a party at home. What does it look like? A quiet dinner with a couple friends. I wouldn't even call it a party. Or every friend, bring a friend and a beverage. That's hard. Because I enjoy both. I think I'm every friend, bring a friend and a beverage. I enjoy both things. You're hosting a party at home. What does it look like? Yeah, depending on my mood. Yeah, quiet dinner. I enjoy both. I don't like a lot of people in my house. The more the merrier. I know. I think it just depends on my mood. I'm going to say every friend, bring a friend. What kind of conversation lights you up? Light is a key word. Keep it light. Let's discuss the meaning of life. I'll go first. I don't know. This show is a little bit of both. I think I'm a deeper person. Obviously, I mean, we spent all this time talking about oatmeal brownies. It was very deep. How full is your ideal Google Calendar? No. It's a rainbow of social events, friend hangs, and future festivities. It is gloriously sparse, except for the occasional date with friends. This one's hard. How full is your ideal Google Calendar? I'm gonna eat a brownie. I said brownie. All right, you guys think about this. Let's go back to this for a second. Hold on. Remove. Let's just go to this. They're a little warm still. But they do look better than a brownie. I mean, do look better than a regular granola bar. I have hope. There, we just made these, Kelly. All right, here we go. I mean, I thought it'd be crunchy. I don't know. Tastes like what? Banana, oatmeal, honey, cacao, peanut butter. I actually agree with Crunchy Andrea. No, Crunchy Andrea. Change your name to Crunchy Andrea. It's kind of growing on me, Andrea. She's not wrong. Crunchy's not wrong. I'm trying to think of what it needs. Coconut? Maybe they'll get better if they just sit in the garbage. No, they are a little dry. No, I think nuts would help it, Jana. I think that's what it needs. Coconut and maybe some nuts and sugar. That's what it needs. Guys, if this just had a little bit of sugar in it, maybe some sea salt. Let's try it again, but with our own recipe. Who wants to come pick these up? Belinda. Crunchy's not wrong. They'll grow on you. If you push through, I'll eat these. And they're basically protein bars, right? All the peanut butter and the whatever other healthy things and cacao. I mean, they could be better. When did you make them? Just now, Carol. Kendra, when are you coming over? I'm not allowed to eat peanuts. Oddly, I can eat peanut butter, but not peanuts. I'm not really supposed to eat almonds either, but I do. You have to push through, Shakendra. They're not dry. They're just really heavy. They do have peanut butter. No, make it better. Ice cream. What I'm finding is that when you add like that banana peanut butter, which is all that protein, it's very heavy. Yeah, Jana, it needs a nut in it. And maybe some like toasted coconut. How you do toasted coconut? Just toaster. Yeah. Isn't there a decent amount of sugar in the peanut butter? Why don't you be quiet, Jim? Why don't you be quiet? Okay. You know who brings that up? People who don't have joy and want to ruin everybody else's joy. That's who brings that up. Somebody said that to me once. They were like, you know, peanut butter has a lot of sugar in it. I'm like, you know what has a lot of sugar in it? A Butterfinger, a Mars bar, ice cream cones. That's what I would normally be eating. Put a coconut in a pan on a stove to toast it and then stick it in here. Toast, okay. We don't need that kind of negativity here, Jim. All right. You know what? I'm not even jammed up about these brownies. I love that we're calling them brownies. These oatmeal bars. I'm not even jammed up about these little brownies. They are eatable. Okay? They are eatable. Somebody said, what's eatable? It's close to edible. It is a distant cousin of edible, but they're eatable. What happened? Let me do this. No. Where'd I go? Can you guys hear me? Something happened to this. There we go. I don't know what happened. I don't know if you guys could hear me. And that's all you need to do is they like, can you eat them? Yeah, you can eat them. You're like, do you want it? Maybe they need to be like cold, like in the fridge. Hear you, but you're frozen. Okay. All right. Well, listen, I think for a first round, that was not bad. Now look. Doesn't that look tasty? For when friends that you don't really like come over. It's perfect. You can also eat Brussels sprouts. Those are also eatable. I'm gonna save some for when Jeremy comes over. After Missy makes him eat oatmeal for breakfast, I'll be like, Jeremy, let me get you something. I'll be like, oh, what do you have, like a cheesesteak? No. I have these eatable bars. They look dry. Listen, they look sugar-free. That's what they look like. So they're close to being... Can you post the recipe? I mean, I could, Robin, but I don't think you want it. Here's what it is. A cup of peanut butter, 4 cups of rolled oats, and 6 to 7 medium bananas mashed. That's it. That's the whole thing. I don't want to post it yet until we get our version right. We're going to keep doing this. My intestines are going to be such in good shape. At least you won't overeat them, girl. You're not wrong. It's going to ding 10 times. And I have something else to tell you. I had to make a video. I got a lot of videos to do this week. But anyway, so listen, we're late. You guys probably have stuff to do today. I got to go eat all these brownies. How many brownies? I used 3.5. I cut everything in half. I did 3.5 bananas. I did 2 cups of the oats and a half a cup of peanut butter. And then I did 2/3 of a 1/4 cup of cacao. Good luck. So that's that. Tomorrow, we'll be doing a smoothie. I'll post the smoothie recipe today. We'll be doing that smoothie tomorrow. And you'll see the kitchen, because it'll be pretty kooky in here with no tile. We'll do the rest of the quiz tomorrow and see what kind of friend we are. But that's it for me for today. Like Judy from Saskatoon and Good Time Andrea say, go eat granola. They say it all the time. So go do that. Have a great day and a blessed day. And look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow morning. All right. I'll see you. Bye.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed today's morning show, make sure to follow us for more One Funny Mother content.
Okay, all right. Morse code is tapping.
And check out OneFunnyMotherStore.com for great new inappropriate swag. And for more exclusive content, consider becoming a supporter.
She got a bad leg.
Thanks again, and we'll see you tomorrow on One Funny Morning.